Hi, we just finished meeting for pronunciation practice on Tuesday, January 17th. And we have a lot of WORER words to practice today. And that's, excuse me, that's good because they all have different spellings. They may look different than they sound. So, award, the first A changes to because it's not stressed. The second A sounds like an OR. Award, award. So keep your lips rounded. Ward, award. The same OR in bored. Either way, I'm bored, or how would I use bored in a sentence? They they built the house with boards. Bored. Now this one, number 4, looks like OR but sounds like ER. Word. So on award, you keep your lips rounded the whole time. Award. But for number 4, you round for the W, were, and then you come back, word, and hold the D. I forgot to put those little marks there. I use these, they are not official, but I want you to remember to hold your tongue in that position, award, and not release it, award, board, word. You will release it if there's a vowel after it, like award of the year, but just by itself, award. 5, war. Whether it's spelled this way with an A or with an OR, they both sound like OR, war. Number 6, ER, weren't. And I put the T little and hold that little mark because you won't hear the T. If there's a consonant after it, we weren't there. We weren't there. If there's a Y after it, now the T and the Y will make a ch. Weren't you there? Or weren't ya? Weren't you there? And if there's a vowel after it, you will hear it. We weren't aware. So sometimes you hear it, sometimes you don't. Won't. Now you make whoa. This is the one I described as a fish face because you have to make lips small for the first W and then the O comes back and then you round them again. Whoa. Won't. Won't. We won't know. No T. Won't know. This looks like an A, but sounds like a U, like up. Want. Want. And hold your tongue in the T position. Want. In this case, I want a break. The T disappears and it sounds like I wanna break. I wanna break. Same thing here. Want to. The to will change to ta because it's not important, it's not emphasized. And then you drop the T and it sounds like wanna. I wanna go. Want. Number 9, were. Looks like ER, sounds like ER. That hardly ever happens. Were. This sentence is for want as well. You won't want to miss this sounds like you won't wanna miss this. Won't wanna miss this. My lips are starting to get tired after doing the meetup and now doing these again. So if you practice these for an hour, I think your lips will be tired too. Prefer. Which would you prefer? More W's. Which would you prefer? Prefer. And preference. We don't say the middle syllable instead of preference. You can, it's not wrong, but we'll usually make it shorter and have 2 syllables. Preference. What's your preference? Preferential. Preferential. I said shul or shill. Preferential. I'm going to put shul because it's more of an shul. Preferential treatment. Now, world is like were, where were you? When your tongue comes back for the R, you pull it forward for the L and hold it in the L position for a little longer duration so you can hear the L before you make the D. World. So you don't have to say the D. World. World. Bird. Looks like IR, sounds like ER. And just by itself, bird. You're holding your tongue in the D position. If there's a vowel after it, then you will release it. That bird is beautiful. Bird is big bird. You won't hear the D. And now we have a string of the vowel, which is kind of weird by itself. Instead of oo, like who, where you have rounded lips, ooh, and your tongue is rather high in the middle. Now hook and took and put. Ooh, You relax your tongue a little bit because it's been very tense for the who, and then it comes down. Who took, who hook, who put. It comes down a little bit. So you want the little bit lower and you don't round your lips. Hook, took, put. So that's the vowel you need. You do have to round your lips for the W in would. And then your tongue goes up for the D, would, and hold it there and go, just make the in noise. So you won't hear D as in wouldn't. And that's okay if you do say it like that, that's not wrong. It's just more native speakers are going to take a shortcut and be a little more lazy and not say it. Wouldn't, 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 and couldn't. Same vowel and same in noise. Couldn't, shouldn't. Same vowel, same in noise. Shouldn't. So wouldn't, couldn't, shouldn't. 18, it can sound like an ER, sure, like her, although you will hear some, especially East Coast dialects, say more of a sure, sure. Both are fine. Fur sounds like ER, looks like you are, sounds like ER, fur. Beautiful. I think we make this word sound not beautiful. The T changes to a D, the I changes to an Beauda. Beautiful. Miss and this, these use the I vowel. So just like the oo and the are a tiny difference from being tense and high to a little more relaxed. The E in eat is tense and your tongue is bunched up towards the front of your mouth. Eat it. So the middle of your tongue relaxes. Eat it. Eat it. It's the relaxed one that you want for miss and this. If you hear yourself say meese and these, it's too high. Miss this. So miss this. This is it, is all the same vowel. It. This is it. If your tongue is too high for this, it might sound like these, because that one is the higher E. These, this. These, this. And then the front vowels, hat. This is the a, excuse me. Your jaw is very low and your tongue is very flat in your mouth. And the main difference between hat and hot is the lips. The lips are pulled back for the a, hat, hot, hat, hot, hat, hot. That's the difference. So hat, head, hot. I put head in the middle there. Head is higher than hat. Your jaw is higher and your tongue is a little higher. Head, hat. Head, hat. If you have trouble finding the as in head, say yes because it's the same vowel and nobody messes up yes. Yes, head. But if you are trying to say head and it sounds like had, then you know your jaw was too open. Had, head. And hut. This is the as in up. So in this diagram in the mouth, if you think of it this way, the is the tongue is low in the middle and it's pulled back a little bit. Excuse me. If you have trouble finding this, if up isn't helpful, I think the word ugly is easier for most people to find that ugh sound. Ugly. Hut. And then hard is the same ah as hot, but your tongue has to curl back for the R. Hard, hard. Just hold the D. So together, hat, head, hot, hut, hard, hard headed. Quadrillion, quadrillion. Trillion, trillion. And that's it. If you were here, thank you for coming. There were new people. I'm so glad you found us and joined us, and I hope you can do it again. And if you couldn't be here, I hope you can join us sometime. Thanks. Have a good day.